Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Gallup, New Mexico for the final time. We are about to hit the road, probably within an hour. It's been a long night. As you see, I got suitcases under my eyes here. This is due to the fact that somebody got me up at 3 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, and then at 7 o'clock again demanded to go out all 3 times. Apparently, the pulled pork did not agree with her stomach because it went right through her system. And she did pretty well, though, getting me up and out of bed at 3 and 5. So, haven't had a lot of sleep. Fortunately, it's only a 2.5 hour drive, and I already have marked out the one rest area along the way. When I first put a call, when we leave here, will be get gas, feed Sparkles. Then once Sparkles is fed, then we can hit the road. There's a rest area, like 18, 19 miles down the road, 20 miles down the road. So I'll probably stop there, have a bit of a cat nap. And then there's a Walmart not far from there. I think I want to say another 20 miles. I can't remember. The list is up front. And then the next rest area is right where we're camping. So there are not a lot of rest spaces along the 40, I swear. Like I couldn't, one that said the rest area is open, but it had no arrows, no directions, told us where the rest area was or anything. I'm still now convinced after driving past it that it was that parking area that was next to the service station. So, but yeah, so we're going to get out of here, go get some gas. I just got a little bit left to pick up. It's just basically making sure everything's secured, put the laptop away, that sort of stuff. Zeffy's bowls, then disconnect, and then we can hit the road. So today is Tune-Up Tuesday. So yes, I'm feeling a little tired right now, but I figured while I'm awake and at my most sparkliness, we should get on the road as soon as possible. And if we can get 20 miles down the road to the next rest area, then we can go hang out there for a little bit, because that way we can stop before it gets too hot. Damn, look, there's something floating in front of my eye right here. Hey, it's like there's something hanging off my eyelash, but there's nothing on my eyelash. Okay, so Tune-Up Tuesday. Let's get back on track. Tune-Up Tuesday. Your mindset is all about clearing the fog. How do you best clear the fog? The fog. See, Zeffy, what getting up at me at 3 and 5 does? It messes with the head. So to clear the fog, what sort of things do you do? Some of the things I like to do is go watch water running, like a river, go watch an ocean, although I won't walk on the beach because I don't like the dry sand. I like the wet packed sand. If they had a boardwalk that went from the dry sand down to the wet sand, I would be a very happy camper for that. But just watching the waves, getting that saltier smell, if I'm nowhere near the water like I am right now in the middle of nowhere, sorry, not in the middle of nowhere, I'm in New Mexico, but there's no ocean around, so maybe look for a river, a creek, somewhere where there's flowing water, a lake, where you can just sit there and just watch the water and reflect on things. Other things I like to do is just go for walking through the bush on well-paved walking trails. Excuse me. Is to go walking through nature, hug a tree or two. I like to hug trees. I'm a tree hugger. Closet tree hugger now. No, I guess I'm not on the closet tree hugging trees anymore. But, go out there and amongst nature. What is it that you do that helps calm your brain down? There's not a lot around here that I can do because you're in a camping ground. And it's all kind of deserty-ish. There's not very many not very many tall trees. What there are, so it's very sparse. It's not quite desert, but it's not quite lush Greenland either, if that makes sense. Other times if I've been near a farm, and there's cows and sheep in the paddocks, I just like to go watch them playing, especially the lambs. They're really fun. Lambs and calves, they're fun to watch. Well, that's the wrong time of the year for that. So what are some of the things you like to do just to help clear the fog? It's, you got a day where you wake up, the brain's not exactly clear, so you take time out for yourself, you go do whatever it is that helps clear your brain. There is that thing again. I think I got it that, no, hang on. Sorry, I don't usually. Oh. I have no idea what it is. It's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to look over this way, because if I look this way, I don't see it. So what is that thing that helps you clear your brain and help you think a little clearly? Go do some of that today. Make sure it's in your schedule to do at least once a day. Okay, should be doing it once a day anyway, so let's go for every other day and we'll work up to once a day. Your business is all about knowing your numbers. We're coming up to the end of the month. Where are you at? What numbers do you need to beat last month's numbers? If you're already beating last month's numbers, how far away are you from doubling last month's numbers? Go for a 20% increase. We talked about that yesterday, going for just a 20% increase if you're well away from doubling your numbers. And don't forget to set your goals each month and go for them. Because if you don't set your goals, you have nothing to aim for, you have nothing to hit, so therefore you're not going to be doing anything. But if you have goals and you're constantly checking your numbers against your goals, then you have a sign of measurement. You know, you might be going for a 20%, so say one month you did $100 in sales, next month you want to do $120 in sales. So what do you need to do to get that 120? And then the next month you want to do 20% more than that, and then 20% more than that. So, you know, you got to keep thinking, you know, where am I going to be? Where do I want to be at the end of the year? What do I need to do to get there? So you need to have those goals so you have somewhere to aim for, because if you don't have goals to aim for, you're going to wander around aimlessly. But have goals to go for and have plans on how to get them there, how to get there. So right now we're concentrating on what are your numbers for the month? Are they an increase over last month? If not, what can we do in the next 6 days to get it that way? So, because today's the 25th, there's 31 days in August, so you've got 5 days left. 6 days. 6 days, sorry. I'm shortchanging you a day. But then if I shortchange you a day, you'll get it done quicker. And then you can rest on the last day. I know, I'm evil. And then the fun stuff today is all about country music. There are some great country artists out there, some that have done some kind of songs that could be pop, could be those crossover songs that are a bit of country with a bit of pop or rock in there. But there are some great artists out there that have some fantastic songs out. We talked about one last week about The Champion by Carrie Underwood. Awesome song. That's one of those ones that crosses the bridge across several genres. I mean, it's got a rapper in there. You got her country thing going on, although it sounds a little more rock than country. But yeah, there's some really great songs out there. I know Keith Urban's about to release a new album as well, so been hearing some of the new stuff off that, and that sounds amazing. So who are some of your favorite country artists? Do you not like country? You know, some country songs are really cool. They tell really cool stories. And you get into some of the older songs, and they're another world, the older songs. But the newer country songs, you got some true country in there, and you got some that just border on pop or rock or something like that as well. And if you don't like country, that's okay. You don't have to listen to country today. You can listen to rock and roll. What was it that was it Donnie Marie with a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll? Maybe we should do that one today. I'm a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll. Used to love that when they did that. They'd pair off, one do country, one do rock, and they swapped at one. Remember on one of the Donnie Marie episodes, they swapped, and he did country and she did rock and roll for a night. It was kind of fun. I know that's dating me. I don't care. It was fun. I enjoyed watching their show. And don't go knocking Donnie Osmond. Him and I both like purple, and we both have the same birth date. Not the same year, just the same day and month. Okay. So, God, I am so tired and so dry right now. I'm going to have to go drink some copious amounts of water before we hit the road, because my mouth feels like cotton wool. So I might go grab me some coconut milk and some protein shake and have some of that, because coconut milk will have the coconut water in there, which has some electrolytes in there, which is a good thing to have. So we'll help have that. You ready to hit the road, Zeph? Yeah, she got the runs. Although I think she might be done with them for now. But if I can get it, if I go on last night's pattern, 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m. We had one accident in the house. It's because this morning when I was getting ready at 7 o'clock and she told me she needed to go out, I was not dressed at the time, and so I stopped to throw some clothes on rather than just throwing some sweatpants over my night shirt and then a sweater on to go outside, because it was like 60 degrees out there. Like I had done at 3 and 5. I took time to actually get dressed, and that was a mistake. Yes. So we cleaned up. It's busy drying right now. So hopefully she'll be okay for a couple of hours. And hopefully next one will hit when we get to the rest area. Yes, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm checking out for now. I'm going to go get finished, packed up. Yes, we're about to leave. We'll be out of here in about 30 minutes. I'm getting the look like we're leaving. Well, your crate's been put away. Your toys are away. getting stared at. See, she saw you watching. She doesn't like cameras. Don't know what it is with cameras. She doesn't like them. Maybe it's seeing herself on the camera. But even if I turn the camera around at her, she knows that she's been watched. She's so funny. But I can't begrudge her. It was my fault I gave her the pork the night before we travelled. And I didn't give her much. She didn't get a lot. She got just a little bit about this big, but that was enough to turn her stomach. So I guess we're staying away from pork with her. But well, just, every now and again I try with something new. But lesson learned, don't do it the night before hitting the road the next day, because you'll be up all night if anything goes wrong. And if you are going to give her anything to try it around lunchtime, because then everything will hit around bedtime. And that's because then it'll be done by the time, Anyway, enough rambling for me. I'm tired. I might take a quick cat nap now and then hit the road. But we've got to get gas. Then we're going to hit a rest area. Got to do grocery shopping today, if I can get to a grocery store. And I'll get it done before it gets too hot and before she has another bout and hopefully she's done with her bouts. I might give her a bit of pumpkin. Do you want some pumpkin? See if that helps settle your stomach. Yeah, maybe I'll give her a bit of pumpkin, because I've got some pureed pumpkin that I save for special occasions like this. She thinks it's a treat. I know otherwise. Anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling day, and don't forget, it's Tune Up Tuesday. So your mindset is clearing the fog. What do you do to go for Do you go for a walk? Do you sit and read? What do you do to help clear your brain, clear the fog? If you need to have a break from your work, what's the best way to go clear your brain and help clear that fog out so you can get back and do some work again? Then there is for your business, it's get those numbers in, check those numbers. I haven't checked mine yet. As soon as I get off this, I'm going to check my numbers for the day, from yesterday, see where I'm at, see what I've got to do once we get to our new place today after I take another nap. And then your fun one is all about country. Now, I actually did happen to get through an entire CD, because I have a CD player in my RV. It only holds one CD. I thought about replacing it with one that does Bluetooth and has multiple CDs, but they don't make multiple CD holders anymore. I was like, darn. Which means I couldn't load up any of my books that I have on CDs, because they take several CDs, and I don't want to have to worry about switching them out while driving. But I managed to listen to 1.5 CDs, because I played the same CD, just let it cycle around again, and we got through it 1.5 times before I had to stop the music so I could hear the directions to get here, because I knew our exit was coming up. So we got the country CD in, so we'll be listening to some of that this morning, because it has some really good dance-along songs that you can dance while you drive. No, you can't dance while you drive, because it's dangerous. But I can dance when we get to the rest area. Might go do that before I get going, because that sometimes gets the blood pumping and helps wake me up, is putting on some music. I think I might go put on my 3 Get Up and Go songs. What are my 3 Get Up and Go songs? You've got Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys, Raw by Katy Perry, and The Champion by Carrie Underwood. I think I'm going to go listen to those. Get the blood pumping, get this place packed up, get on the road, and head to our new destination. I have to check the check-in time to make sure that we don't arrive too early. But anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling Tune Up Tuesday, and we will catch you guys later today from our new destination. Where is our new destination? You'll have to tune in and find out. All right, catch you guys later. Hey, konera.